Hello everybody, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Renee. This is Forever World Building. Whether you are watching live or watching later, I really appreciate you being here. Please hit the like button on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn the notifications on so you never miss a stream. And we are gonna get right into it with some good old Minecraft building. Today we are building the interior of the dye works. I am so ready to get this done. This is going to be the last episode of this little project. Even if we don't finish it today, I'm going to finish it off stream because I am ready to move on to the next thing. So let's get right into it. I am going to pull up our game here. You'll notice a couple of changes. Number one, the toolbar at the bottom is different. I have a resource pack called Immersive Interfaces. And as you can see, this is different as well. It looks like an actual crafting table with this little book here, the barrels and little dog staring right at us. The barrels and chests look like actual chests, and this looks like a little backpack. So this is my first time trying it out. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like it's kind of immersive. The barrels as well. It kind of helps bring a little more realism to the game, like you're actually looking into a barrel to see what's there. So you guys let me know what you think about it. Is it distracting or is it just right? And also you'll see some little textures and little leaf patterns on the ground. That's another texture pack as well. I think it just adds a little more dimension and a little extra something to the game and to the aesthetics and the overall ambiance. So let me know what you guys think of these new patterns. Should we keep them? Should we get rid of them? We shall see. I also want to give you guys a recap from the last episode, the last stream. We went on an adventure to a lush cave way over yonder, and we did lose some doggos, but we did get some cool stuff. So here is all of our loot. We got these 2 enchanted books. We have a bunch of books, a bunch of paper, some iron armor, lapis, 3 ender pearls. We got 2 iron doors from a stronghold, and I realized, you guys, I kept calling it an end fortress when we were in there. I forgot that it was called a stronghold. So we looted a stronghold, found some cool stuff, a whole bunch of iron, almost 2 stacks of iron. We found 9 diamonds total and a bunch of coal. And we also got all of this stuff. So an iron sword, another name tag. We got these armor trims. I don't know if we're ever going to actually use the armor trims because we use an armor texture pack. I don't think it's going to show up, but we have them if we ever want to use them. Some gold, some red. We got diamond horse armor, which is very exciting. So whenever we tame our next horse, we can give them some cool armor. A whole bunch of spore blossoms. A whole bunch of drip leaf, gunpowder from killing a bunch of creepers. We have 4 axolotls, so we're gonna have to find somewhere cool for those. We have 3 buckets of tropical fish, and we are actually going to put those into our little pond right now. A couple of mine carts with chests, a whole bunch of rooted dirt, which we are also going to use. We also found deep slate emerald ore. I'm pretty sure that this is very, very rare. So we're not gonna mine it, we're gonna keep it in the block, and then we'll do something cool with it and use it as decoration someday. Some glow ink sacks, some rails, redstone, some actual iron ingots. So a lot of cool stuff, a lot of useful stuff. And I was very happy. We're definitely gonna go back to that lush cave because there is a lot that we can do there. I also wanna do you know, hit these glow berries with the shears to kind of stop them from growing. So we have some different heights of glow berries, and I think the variety is gonna make it look good. Melissa Jackson, hello, welcome in. Melissa says, sick game, thank you. And Nitro, what's up, Nitro? Good evening. Nitro says, never fortune, emerald, or always silk touch that. Good to know. So yeah, we're definitely just gonna keep that one, and we will do something cool with it later. Okay, let's put these tropical fish into this pond and we can finally sort of finish this off. Maybe, yes, 1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish, and they're already jumping up the waterfall. Look at those little cuties. Oh my gosh, I love that color. Okay, I really hope they don't die. Yeah, look at that one. Are you okay? Are you stuck? Well, if they get stuck and they die, it is what it is. We can always go get more tropical fish in the future. Okay, so that's that. Oh, I heard something. Oh, I think it was the cactus. That's that. We have got a lot to do today, and if we end up going a little longer than the usual 2 hours, I'm okay with that, because last stream was a little shorter, so this stream can go a little longer. And like I said, I've got a lot of stuff I want to get done. Starting with replacing, I think we'll replace some of the gravel with this rooted dirt. I'm honestly not a fan of the way the gravel looks, because it has sort of a cool color tone to it, and I'd like it a little warmer. Nitro says, glowberry growing mechanics are strange. They only grow if a cave vine grows. If a cave vine doesn't have a glowberry, when one grows, then it will never grow one naturally unless you bone meal it. Oh. That only sort of made sense to me, I'm gonna be honest. I know that they do have weird mechanics where, yeah, they like grow weird, and depending on how you hit them, they either grow a glowberry or they, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see how this looks. If it doesn't, I mean, I'm okay with them being sort of like uneven, like they're in the middle of growing. And then, I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. There was a car honking outside my window. So yeah, if it just looks like this, and if some of them are glow, some of them don't, that's okay. Because we're just using them, like we truly only need 1. Because then we can just bone meal it and get a bunch of the glowberries. And then the rest of it is purely aesthetics. Okay, so we need to put in our little shop here, and I did some thinking in the off time while we were gone on how I want to do it. So the first thing we got to do is replace more of this floor, because I want it to look, at least this kind of front half here, I want it to be sort of like an open workshop kind of look. So we're going to continue this pattern here of the, I think that's packed mud. Oops, uh-oh. We got to be careful of that, you guys. Because look, that just goes straight down. We did some terraforming and covered up a big old hole. So I want this to be sort of an open kind of shop, workshop type of thing. And then the other half over there is going to be the house for the people who run this dye works. And I've also been doing some thinking about the lore of these people. Here, let's throw some rooted dirt into here as well. Actually, I want to take this out. Okay, these dogs are 100% going to get in the way. Hold on. Let's bring them over here. We'll have them sit. Where's the third? Come here. Where'd he go? Sit. Okay. I was doing some thinking about the lore here. I want the 2 people who run this dye works to be 2 sisters. and they run it together. Are the game sounds too loud, guys? Let me know if the game sounds are too loud. But it's two sisters who run this dye works together. And maybe one of them specializes in, has like the green thumb and is more about plants and growing and stuff like that. And then I think one of them maybe works with textiles because there's a wool farm right over there. Actually, the sheep are already colored, so it really doesn't matter. But anyway, I think two sisters, because just one person running this whole farm is not going to be enough. And then one of the sisters is in a either secret or just kind of, it's like a will they won't they kind of thing. A secret relationship or a will they won't they situation with the blacksmith who lives right over there. You can kind of see. So they're, you know, maybe they'll start a relationship someday, maybe they won't, maybe there can be like a little love triangle going on with someone else at some point. So I would like to name the blacksmith and name the two sisters who run this dye works, and I think that's just fun. So if you guys have any name suggestions, let me know. You can put them in chat, or if you're watching later, you can also just put them in the comments of this video. And whenever I hear a name that I like, then we will choose it. We will give them a name tag, and we will go from there. I don't think I want actual dirt. Oh, and if you suggest a name and your name gets chosen, then I will put your username into the Hall of Names. And someday, where's my coarse dirt? I think we need to make some more coarse dirt. Someday, we are going to have a huge, like, actual physical hall built out, probably in the big city near our castle build. And I will actually put your names onto probably like signs within the Hall of Names so that everyone who has contributed to our beautiful world is immortalized forever in the Hall of Names, because this is our forever world. I've also got some new music going. If you feel strongly about it one way or the other, like it or don't like it, also let me know. And we're gonna finish up this floor real quick. I've already done some planning for how I want the sort of shop itself to look. If you peeped the thumbnail, that was a sort of snapshot from our creative planning world. And I'm gonna use that look for the shelves. And then we also will have, let's see, we think we need more packed mud. How did these vines get here on the inside? That is strange. Let's go get this wheat from the wheat field over here. Oops. And we can use this to make some more packed mud. We can say hi to our sheep. This happened off stream while I was prepping for today, but I walked over here and there were a handful of sheep up here on this hill, which there shouldn't be because these little dirt walls here are too high. So there's no way that the sheep should be able to get up and over onto the hill. But there was an Enderman that came and took a block out from right there and did a little bit of decorating, quote unquote, a little bit of rearranging, and let our sheep escape, which I was very unhappy about. But it was pretty easy just to grab some wheat and lead them back in. And we will have to keep an eye out for those pesky Endermen. I've been seeing a lot of them recently. Like a lot. Like I feel like more than I've ever seen in any of my time playing Minecraft before. I don't know what that's about. But I'm not complaining because we do need the Ender Pearls in order to make Eyes of Ender, in order to go to the end pretty soon here. And thankfully, we found a stronghold with an end portal in the last episode. So we do not need to go find one. We don't need to use the Ender Pearls to go find one. We have one pretty close by, which was very lucky and not at all intended. We truly just stumbled upon it. All right, we got some packed mud. Oh, we can use some more of this rooted dirt to finish filling in this floor. I think we could definitely put some packed mud over here. Let's do that here. Let's do, oops, dang it, that's not what I wanted. We can do some rooted dirt. We'll do, I'm trying not to have them right next to each other. I would rather them be on a diagonal than right next to each other, but we can do this packed mud here. Let's do some coarse dirt and some rooted dirt. I think this needs coarse dirt, not a torch. This needs coarse dirt. No, that needs rooted dirt. This can be coarse dirt. Coarse dirt, maybe some more packed mud here. Coarse dirt here. Just sort of going for a very random pattern. Like I said, this is a workshop area, so I want it to look like it's being, you know, stepped on a lot. See some chicken. I was also thinking, you guys, we need to find a way to have we need a more efficient source of food. And I don't know if maybe it's just me being lazy or forgetting about it or just getting caught up with other stuff and not having the time. But I feel like it's a lot of work to be breeding up yeah, that looks good. To be breeding the cows and the chickens on a regular basis and cooking up the food unless we did some sort of auto farm for that, which is possible. That could be one option. Another option would be to find a trader who can trade us for food. Like I know there's ones who sell like golden carrots or something like that. I've seen people build up traders as a food source. So I don't know which one would be more difficult and which one would be more efficient in the long run if we did some sort of farm or automatic farm for the like livestock animals, or if we do some sort of trader situation, because it would be fun. Also, this is just me thinking, it would be fun to build up a tavern and be able to use like put a couple of villagers in the tavern and use them for aesthetics and just to help build out the world, and then also use them as a source of food. So I'm open to suggestions. Let me know what you guys think. In the meantime, we are going to get building on this little storefront area. I'm gonna make some more trap doors. Is this, hold on you guys. I can't remember. I don't want to go all the way back to our creative world, but I want to double check what, okay, I used oak. I used oak stairs. We are about to build up the shelves outside that are going to act as sort of a, what's the word? A sort of a display for the oh my goodness, for the dyes and for the flowers. I'm literally looking at them and pulling them out of this chest. Flowers and dyes, that's what this whole thing is about. And then we're gonna build those up. Okay, I am just talking nonsense right now. I'm trying to, I can't speak and think about the materials that I need to pull out of chest at the same time. I need to just do this, and you guys will figure it out along the way, I'm sure. Okay, I think that's enough to start, and then we'll come back and grab anything else we need. You know what, it is bothering me that this one doesn't have any glow at all. And I think that's what you were talking about, Nitro, where depending on how it grows, if it does or doesn't have bone meal, that changes it. And I think, yeah, I think you can only shear it when it doesn't have bone, or when it doesn't have the glow berries. Which, now that's fine. Let's put those glow berries away. Try to keep our inventory nice and clean. Okay, and let's set up these shelves. So we have plenty of space here. And I'm thinking that we need more oak planks. Hold on. Give me one moment. Let's make some more planks. That should be a good amount. And we've still got plenty of oak logs left. We're gonna have to get rid of these vines. Sorry, vines. That's just how it goes. Okay, we definitely need one space on the end for where the trapdoors are gonna go. And then we can do, let's see, I had 3 and 3, but we have 4 total flowers here. So we can probably just do 4 across, and let's keep it centered. And we can take this one out. So we're gonna have just a big shelf right here. I think that's gonna look really nice. With the barrels on top, and then this is gonna be, ooh, we need slabs. Hold on, let me grab some slabs. Hey, that rhymed. We'll put, let's do that for the moment. We'll do the stairs on the end. And then I want to put the slabs in the middle. So it kind of looks like a little table there. I think that looks good. And then we're going to place the item frames down. And in each item frame, we're going to place one of these flowers. I think we'll do sunflower, and then we'll do peony. And we'll do kind of a little gradient here. So then rose bush. And then the lilac. Oop. There, so you'll come up and then this barrel is going to have the sunflowers and yellow dye, and then, you know, light pink dye. I think this is red dye, and then the purple dye, or magenta, I think, something like that. Sweet. And then we'll probably put, okay, we'll get there. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just build this up first. Nope, not that way. We want to go this way. And then I need to get up here. That's going to go the wrong direction. All right, this is going to be, let's get some scaffolding because I'm definitely going to be going a little bit up, a little bit down. Because when it comes to barrels and then when it comes to trap doors, sometimes you gotta crouch. Oh no, and I'm not gonna be able to crouch on top of that. Well, I can just do, I may need like dirt blocks or something, huh? Oh, okay, I can do that. So these are gonna go up like that, and then we're gonna have these across the top. And then we need a couple, no. See, you gotta face the right way. Not like that either. We can probably do a crouch there and then, okay, ooh, that worked. I did a little jump crouch action. See, isn't that nice? Doesn't that look cute? Ooh, my voice went a little too high there. Sorry, guys. That was, that was a little cringy. Or I think it was cringy. I cringed at myself. How about that? We could put a tulip. We can put, I don't want the azalea right next to it. Actually, let's not even do the azaleas at all. We'll just do flowers. So we need 2 more flowers. We can do, I want a little yellow daisy. And then we can do the, none of these, where are they? I want the, what are they called? Peonies? Let's run around and look for a peony. Or I may just have to bone meal the ground. Oh, here they are. One of these. Let's come up here. Oh, and if you notice, oh, poppies, my bad. Yeah, peonies are the other ones. If you notice, we only have novella here right now. Cobalt is also over yonder at the bottom of a waterfall. In order to get out to the lush cave, we had to go down a waterfall, and I was able to very easily take Cobalt down the waterfall. Getting him back up, however, was a different matter entirely. The doggos do not like going up waterfalls, so we are gonna have to go back at some point and pick him up and find some other way to navigate around back to home, but that is a problem for future Renee. I'll go and do that at some point on my own, off stream, offline. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Stay hydrated out there, my friends. I am sipping on some bone broth today. My little savory tea. It is delicious and full of protein, which is why I like to drink it. If you've got something that you're sipping on right now, let me know. I always like hearing about what other people are drinking. if that's not too weird to say. Let's take some of this down a bit, put up some string. Okay, so we have our little main display and decoration here. And I want to do a little something right here for our bone meal so that it's very easily accessible. And I'm not sure if I want to do barrels or if I want to do these things, chests. Let's see what they both look like. A chest would definitely be more convenient. And then we can maybe put some like decoration here, like our little potted plants and such. Maybe we'll move this in one. Give me that chest. There we go. I guess that's fine. Okay, actually, I want it to be here. And then maybe we can put scaffolding right here and put a flower pot on top of it. And then put a little azalea in it. How's that? Is that cute? Or should that go here? Can I put a scaffolding here? I can. Maybe, I feel like this is just kind of a bit of an awkward space. But I don't want to move the chest over one. Okay, we're gonna come back to that. Let's figure this out. We need a door. Ooh, what kind of doors do we want? I'm feeling oak. I'm feeling some oak doors. And then we'll need some stairs. Let's grab some stone brick stairs. And some stone stairs. Because we're going to do a little bit of, not texturing, but we're just going to change out these as well. So I like to do this with my doors because I think it gives it, unless I'm doing a big like fancy door. This is my main little small way of making the doors look pretty. I do want a couple of the mossy stairs though. Okay, let's put this away. And then we'll put the mossy stairs where those other ones were. Some stone brick here. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna turn the music down just a tad. And then we can do stone brick stairs here. That just creates a little bit of depth. What about stone stairs there? Yeah. See, doesn't that look just a little bit better? Having a little more shadows, a little more depth. Actually, I lied. I don't like the stone stairs. I want the brick stairs. There we go. Oh, and then an oak door. I think I have to put it in this way. Yes. So yeah, that's cute. It's a little out of the way. So this is gonna be the door to come inside because we're gonna have a sort of countertop right here. And I'm thinking we just make that out of maybe oak stairs and oak planks since we already have a ton of those. I ran over here for no reason. But it's gonna be kind of like it's sticking out of the wall here. Is it okay if it's just floating like that? It probably is. How far do we want to go? And then this would go like that. And then we'll take this away. So this is like the countertop. That's too long. That is so long. We can take out Maybe do like that. And then I also want to have it coming across. When I said I planned stuff out, I did not plan this out. I knew I was gonna have something like that. And then I want it to be a sort of, maybe we'll just have all of this kind of connect up. And then with the oak trap doors, we can put like a little trap door in here. So there's a way to come through. Or actually, I don't know why we need a way to come through. We don't need a way to come through. We can just do this. And then maybe this is a full block. A full oak plank. Where's my oak? Let's grab that. Oh, I have a ton of it in my inventory already. What am I doing? Ooh, my eyes are burning. They always do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why don't we do this? We'll take this out one more. So we have an even number here. So it's like a perfect little square. And then I do want to put some more like storage and stuff along the top up here. I was gonna actually have this kind of become like a workshop area. Let's see, let's see. We're gonna leave this for now. And actually we're gonna leave this whole area for now. Because I had this in mind. I knew I wanted to get that done. We can do, let's do a little bit of decoration. We'll grab some of the decorated pots. We'll grab some flowers. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. This is gonna be fun. Let's do this. And then I think after this, everything else will kind of start to come together. Okay. And by this, I mean, you will find out in just a second. Let me clean up the inventory. I hate a messy inventory. If you notice, I have some pink petals and some cherry saplings. Excuse me, sorry, here in this chest because we are going to use these. Let me grab some of the bone meal. All right, I am gonna build up a cherry sapling just so we can get some more cherry wood and some of the, there we go. Some of the wood and some of these beautiful cherry blossom leaves. Because we're gonna be using these for decoration. I wanna pull some pink into the interior of this build. Pink in both the decorations and pink in the, what's it called? You know, the actual like interior building and like furniture and stuff like that. Like we're gonna do a pink couch. We're gonna do a pink, like not a wardrobe, but like a bed stand, you know, setup, like headboard and stuff. So we've got, okay, that's definitely enough of these leaves. Now let's chop down the wood. One last one, I think. Yes. Okay, pick all these up. And then we're gonna run down here. I thought it would be really pretty to put a cherry tree, like kind of in the corner right here, so that as you step back and look from afar, you have this like, let's just do it. We'll have a big cherry tree and like these big pink colorful flowers, like kind of coming up to the side. Orange Lad, welcome into the chat. Hello from New Zealand. Oh my gosh. New Zealand, that is very far away from the west coast of the United States, which is where I am right now. That's very cool. Thank you for tuning in, Orange Lad. What time is it over there in New Zealand right now? It must be, it's got to be like a completely opposite time zone from where I am. Let's see. Okay. How does that look, you guys? What do we think? Let's sleep, actually. And let's see what it looks like in the morning, in the daylight, because I want to get it like a good shape. Orange Lad says it's currently 3:45 p.m. Wednesday afternoon. Oh, okay. That's not that bad. That's a nice time to watch some Minecraft. Look at our beautiful rainbow over our beautiful flower farm. I love it. Okay, I like the tree there. I just don't like the way it looks. You guys, we might have to do a custom tree. Nice way to have an afternoon break at work. Aw, you're spending your break here with us. That's so nice. Thank you for hanging out. I hope work isn't treating you too bad. Orange Lad says, I love the texture pack you have going on. Thank you. It's actually a kind of a mishmash of things. It's Mizunos 16 Craft, which is this very old sort of like cottage-core texture pack that I just absolutely love playing with. And then I have a bunch of other stuff added on top of that. So we're using, you can see over here, we're using Alliums to Lavender. So that's what these are in the game. They're Alliums, but they look like lavender instead. And then I'm using JermsyBoy's. Oh, I keep hitting these sunflowers. Dang it. I'm using JermsyBoy's Better Leaves for this like extra little fluff on the leaf blocks. And then what else do we got? Everything's in the description when I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I'm using a texture pack that adds some little extra texture and some little flowers to the grass blocks. I'm using an armor texture pack. So as you can see, I'm wearing full diamond armor, but it looks like I'm just wearing like little boots and shoulder pauldrons and a crown, because even though I can't actually see it, it's kind of funny. Even though I don't see it when I'm just normally playing, I like being able to see my little outfit that I've got going on, because I did find and then customize a skin that kind of looks kind of like how I look, and then kind of looks like what I would want to wear if I were a cute little fantasy girl building up my world in Minecraft. So yeah, that is one of my like favorite parts of this game, is how customizable everything is. And you can put together just a really personalized pack of aesthetics for your world and how you want it to look, and just really do whatever you want. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to make a custom tree here, you guys. I've never done this before. I did not plan to do this by any means today, but I have a sort of specific vision for how I want this to look. And we're gonna try it out and sort of, I mean, hopefully it'll look kind of like the vanilla trees. I don't know. Let's see how this goes. I do want to get some what's it called? Scaffolding. Orange Lad says, do you just play on a single player world? Yes, this is a single player world. This is, I'm calling it our forever world because I want you guys to contribute and give suggestions and help out. We've already done that so far in building this up, but this is my forever world. I've been playing in it for about a year now, and about a year since before I started streaming. So I started streaming just like a couple months ago, and then I had already had a good amount built out before that. The very first live stream on this channel is a world tour. If you're interested, you can always go back and take a look at that and see how everything looked before we started. But since then, I've of course done a lot more, and we have done a lot more together. And we are truly just getting started here. I have big plans for this place, and I want it to be a world that we can always come back to and always enjoy building in, and not just world building, but building out lore and telling stories about this place and writing history for the world. I love world building. I'm a writer as well. So any sort of storytelling, I just really enjoy it. And I feel like there's so much potential here with Minecraft for storytelling and things like that. And if you ever have any name suggestions for the people who live in this world, like villagers that we already have existing, we have like a blacksmith, we have a couple of shepherds that live up on the hill over there. I will always take name suggestions, and I will honor your name suggestions with a place in the Hall of Names. I do think it would be fun at some point to play on like an SMP with other people, but that would require me to find people to play with, and I don't have that yet. But there's no rush for anything. I love just playing in a single player world, but I also feel like, I don't know, there's just so much cool stuff that you can do in Minecraft that it's kind of like, it's nice to share it with other people as well. So that's why I wanted to start streaming and putting out like episodes and, you know, building online and sharing my builds with others, because I mean, in my opinion, all the stuff is just too cool to keep to yourself, and you should be putting it out there. Orange Lad says, ever thought about joining a public server and recording or streaming on there and playing with your viewers, etc. there? Yeah, Orange Lad, I think I would be open to that. I think it would be fun. I currently don't have enough viewers yet. I'm gonna put that caveat on there, yet, to set up something like that. But in the future, as this channel builds and grows, I do think it would be a lot of fun to set up some sort of server and play with all of you guys. So we can put a little pin in that for now and have that as like sort of a long-term goal because I do think it would be fun, and I know there's a ton of like shenanigans and stuff. I've watched a little bit of like Hermitcraft and things like that. There's a ton of shenanigans, ton of fun stuff you can do with other people. So yeah, I do think that that would be fun for the future. All right, how is this tree looking, you guys? Does that look, I feel like that looks good, right? For the very first tree we've ever built. I like how you can see some of the branches like from underneath. We could maybe have it sticking out a little bit more this way. But I'm not gonna get too fussy with it. And as I learn more and maybe build more custom trees in the future, we can always come back and spruce it up. But I like that for now. So let's leave it there. It kind of looks like just a regular vanilla tree, but it has the same sort of shape. I like a specific sort of shape that I was going for. And I do want to go and throw a bunch of these pink petals all over the place. Orange Lad says, it does look good, I think, about the tree. If you want to have more, what do you say? If you want to have more slim looking branches, you can use fence posts and gates. Oh yeah, like probably like a dark oak fence post would look good. Okay, if we decide we want to come back and update it and upgrade it, we can definitely do that. Let's leave it for now. I want to make a bunch more of these. I'm gonna be honest, making custom trees is a little intimidating, feels a little intimidating for me. Again, because I've never done it before. And I see people do like amazing things with their custom trees from the other like Minecrafters that I watch on YouTube and stuff like that. And I would like to get good at it, but I also really enjoy like the vanilla trees. Like if we're gonna do custom trees, I want them to look like upgraded and elevated vanilla trees. I don't want them to look completely different, or I don't want them to look like realistic. Because I know some people do try and make like very realistic looking custom trees. And the trees themselves look cool, but then when you kind of like step back and look from like a bigger picture, then they look out of place within the world at large. Does that make sense? And I'd rather everything look like a cohesive Minecraft world rather than look like a Minecraft world with real world trees in it, you know? Nitro says, I tried building some cypress trees and palm trees in my world. I think the key to building them is to just freestyle it and not follow a style. Okay, yeah, I would agree with that. Because then you're not trying to like copy something else and bring it in. You're more just building something that will work within the world or within the situation that you're building in. I do really like that, you guys. I think that looks super cute. Having just that little extra bit of color there. And I do want to get some more, oops. I want to get some more of these for this area. This is, let's see, okay, 1 bone meal for a quarter of these little flowers is kind of expensive, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. But it's worth it for the aesthetics. We are all about aesthetics here. It's gotta be pretty. It's gotta fit the vibe. Okay. Is that too much? I feel like that's too much. We can take out some of these. and maybe double up. Okay. All right, I'm good with that for now. Now, okay, I said I was gonna leave this sort of area here. We're going to move and build the actual interior and the like house in here. Oh, actually before that, we have one more thing to do. I should have made a better list. I made sort of a bit of a list of everything I wanted to get done. Or I made a list of the things that I thought would look good for the interior here. But then I thought I'd just remember all the other random stuff I wanted to do. Okay, so we need to make some trap doors. Some of these spruce trap doors. Let's make a bunch. More than that, let's make some slabs. Oh, that's all we have. Okay. We need planks. And now we can make trapdoors. Okay, 40 should be enough. A long time ago, Nitro, you suggested we make it look like the farm here is hanging from the ceiling, and I did not forget that. That's what we are going to do right now. So I was thinking simple is better, and we can just continue. Let's see. Can I... Where did that go? It placed? No, not there. We're just gonna continue building these sort of trapdoors at the corner here up to the ceiling to make it look like it's hanging. Now I might need to get I think I'm gonna need to get some dirt to build up because we need to be able to crouch to place the trapdoors, unless I'm just doing it wrong, which is always possible. Let's get these dirt blocks. Wow. Can I build in a straight line going upwards? You would think so, after all this time. But we're gonna do a trapdoor. Trapdoor, no. It's hilarious to me when they go the wrong direction. I don't know why. I think it's so funny. Okay, maybe if I kind of turn to the side and place it like that. Nope. Okay, we may have to go one at a time, which is fine. This is gonna be really slow, isn't it? Because I have to switch. Oh, and now we're stuck. Okay. Yeah, we gotta switch back and forth. That's okay. Let's see. Oh, yikes. Well, we can just scaffold back up, I guess. Let's climb back up here. Let's see if we can jump up. If there's a better way for me to do this, please let me know, you guys, because I'm gonna struggle real hard. Okay, so I think if we have, so like, see, that's coming up and attaching to the roof there. And then if we have the other corner right here doing the same thing, I think that's gonna look good. And I think it's gonna look like it's Like that's gonna look heavy enough or dense enough to, not heavy enough, that's not the right word, but you know what I'm talking about. Like thick enough to be a plausible support system. Like that one there. So, ta-da. And then we have that, excuse me. And then we have this going all the way on all four corners. Yes, no? I like that. I think that looks good. So let's hop down. Do the same thing over here. Actually, we could hop up. And stay up here and save some of our dirt blocks. But we are gonna have to do it, like I said, one at a time, which is going to be slightly more tedious than I would like, but that's okay. It's worth it to get it done. And last one there. Nice, nice, very good. Let's come over here, do the same thing. Quick shout out. Thank you to everyone who is here hanging out and lurking in the chat. I appreciate you watching. If you don't mind hitting that like button, for me, it would really help me out. It helps the channel out. It tells the algorithm that people are watching and enjoying this, and it'll suggest it to more people so we can keep growing this little community. All right, let's put this moss block back. Take a little run over to this side. We're gonna need more trapdoors, you guys. This is not gonna be enough. But we will cross that bridge in about 30 seconds when we run out of trapdoors. Two more. Oh, we're hitting the top. We can remove that moss block for a moment. A little crouch, a little place, a little crouch, a little place. There we go. Let's go down, put the moss block back, climb down, and let's go make some more trapdoors. We're just gonna drop like nothing happened. We can take this. Oh, we have the spruce there. Let's take the rest of this spruce. Let's make some more trapdoors, some spruce planks. We are gonna have to go get some more spruce logs soon. Oh, I missed a block here. Okay, let's go fix that real quick before I forget. We just need one coarse dirt block. Dirt, dirt, coarse dirt. Yeah, we're gonna have to go get some more spruce soon, you guys. But that's okay. I actually really enjoy chopping down the trees. We're gonna sleep. I just want to take a look at the sunset. Look at the sunset. Look at how pretty it is with the aurora borealis. I just love the colors. They make me so happy. All right. Stay hydrated out there, you guys. Don't forget, take a little sip of your drinks. Maybe take a little stretch. Maybe take a look up from whatever you're doing right now. kind of focus your eyes on something a little further away, especially if you're looking at a screen. It's always good to take little breaks to help reduce that eye strain. And keep your little peepers healthy. You only get 2 eyes in this life. You gotta take good care of them. Which, like I'm one to talk, I have horrible eyesight, you guys. I have horrible vision. My glasses are super thick, and I don't wear them a lot because I'm not used to wearing them. And then when I do wear them, it makes me kind of dizzy sometimes because of the thickness of them. It kind of like distorts my vision on the outside peripherals. And I'm sure if I wore them more often, it'd be fine and I'd be used to them. But I do wear contacts on a daily basis. And I have since I was like a child. I got really bad vision. Or like both my parents. Both my parents had glasses, not as bad as me. They both had like LASIK eye surgery, but then they still wear some glasses now. So I feel like I got compounded both of their bad vision. And my brother, who is a couple years younger than me, he has never needed glasses, never needed contacts. Maybe like a little bit, but not enough to actually need to go like get a prescription and stuff. He has good vision. So I got the bad vision, he got the good vision, and I'm honestly a little salty about it. Because it really is sort of a big disadvantage. Thinking about it now as an adult, like when I was a kid, I was like, cool, I get to wear glasses. I have bad vision. I'm special. You know how when you're a kid, you want to be special and you kind of like romanticize or idolize when like something's wrong with you. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's a weird thing to admit. So when I was a kid, I thought it was cool that I was like, yeah, my vision's so bad. I have to wear these big glasses. But now, as an adult, it's a huge inconvenience. And like, what if the apocalypse happens and I no longer have access to purchasing contacts, you know, and I have to wear, and something happens to my glasses, I'm literally going to be blind and like disabled to a certain degree because I truly cannot function without them. And I mean, hopefully, you know, I have glasses, but if my vision gets worse, which it hasn't in a long time and it hopefully won't, but these are things I think about, you guys. And like, I wish that I had done more as a kid to like support my eyesight and help it so that it maybe didn't get as bad, or even like, I don't know. I feel like there's a way out there to reverse it, you guys. Like, there's got to be some way to improve it and to reverse my eyesight and have it get better again. I don't know. I'll let you know if I figure something out. Anyways, here's this. I like it. So we have this big cactus farm hanging from the roof here. And we are now going to start on the actual like house interior. So I want to build a wall right here. Do we need this here? I don't think so. Let's find out. Nope. I want to build a wall right here, and it's gonna kind of come up. Should we have it be the stone again, or should we do like a wood? I think we should do stone. And just keep it the same for simplicity's sake. Let's put the wood away for now. Look, we have so many stairs. Why did I make that many stairs? We don't need that many stairs by any means. Okay, let's keep the dirt, keep the scaffolding. What did I say? Stone? Yes, stone bricks, stone. We need more stone bricks. Ooh, I don't want to run all the way back just to use the stone cutter, so let's just do this. Actually, that's a 1-to-1. So yeah, that's fine. We don't need the stone cutter. And let's make some mossy ones as well. 8, we'll do a couple more. That should be good. Let's build a wall. I think we can just do it right here. Keep it even, and then it's gonna go perfectly up to the bottom here of the farm. And we're gonna have a ton of space, you guys, in here for the actual house, which will be nice. I'm excited about that. Okay, I think we can take some of these out. Let's do our texturing. We'll start with the mossy. Oops, maybe we do need some more torches here. I had one in my hand, but I don't think that's enough. We'll plop some up top. Okay, pickaxe. And some mossy cobble. Let's see, we can have some coming out this side, kind of climbing up the wall. We'll do one in the corner here. I think that's enough. Not too many, just enough. Let's put some stone bricks in. Or no, these aren't. This is just pure smooth stone, baby. Pure stone. We'll do one there. We'll do a couple here. And that's looking good. Maybe 2 stacked right here. Oh, we do need a door. How about that? That's fine. I'm good with that. A little door there. Okay. Now we gotta replace the floor. We'll need to figure out, I do wanna cave this in. We'll probably just end up doing, I don't know. We'll think about it. Okay, let's replace the floor with birch. That's what we have for the ceiling there. Okay, no, you know what? I was thinking about using, where is it? Using cherry for the floors. And just bringing this pink vibe. I mentioned this before, but just bringing a very pink vibe into the interior. And I think the cherry floors would be cute. So let's get these saplings. Let's come over here. We got lots of space out here. We'll plant a bunch of these. And we will bone meal them because I certainly don't have the patience to wait for them to grow on their own. And I certainly have enough bone meal. That's, oh, I was like, why isn't it showing up? That's literally white wool. That's hilarious. Okay, we'll put the white wool in here because that's part of the decor. That's a bone block. That's what we need. We have oodles of bone blocks, you guys. This isn't even everything that we have in our possession. And we have a skeleton farm out over yonder. You can't see it, but there's a big mountain, and under that mountain is an ancient city, and near that ancient city is a skeleton spawner. Oops. So we have plenty of bone at our disposal, which is good because we're gonna need it for this farm. This very manual farm. Oh, that was all in that stack. Look at them, they're so pretty, you guys. Yeah, that looks similar to like what we did with the custom one. All right. Let's go chop these down. And then we'll put the floors in, and then we'll get to some of the more exciting stuff. Because I have some plans. I saw a really cool way to make a stove on... I saw it on Instagram, actually. Oh, I did make an Instagram page specifically for all of our Minecraft stuff. It's at Renee the Paladin MC, stands for Minecraft. So it's literally just gonna be all the shorts that I already post here on YouTube anyways. But I will be posting, like I'll post on the stories there kind of more often. And I'll post like stream announcements and schedule changes on the stories there as well. Which I usually do like a community post here on YouTube, but I feel like those don't always get seen. So if you want to see a little more of the like day-to-day stuff and be right on the cutting edge of all of the important announcements, then please go follow over on Instagram. All right, a couple more trees to go. I'm gonna take a moment just to be a little quiet. We can enjoy the sound of the blocks. All right. I'm gonna leave all these here, leave these leaves here to sort of despawn. And then we'll go back and pick up the saplings in the future. And by the future, I mean probably in the next couple minutes. But let's make a bunch of slabs. We'll make a bunch of planks. I don't know why we need to keep the logs. We can just make all the planks. Ooh, would it be cute to do cherry doors then instead of the oak doors? Let's see how that looks. We can put some of this back. We can actually put a bunch of these back right now. We don't need them quite at the moment. I have to stay organized or I will lose my mind. Okay, let's make a bunch of slabs. Let's just make all of this into slabs. Oh, that's a lot of slabs. Okay, so instead of an oak door, what if we do... That's not an axe. That's an axe. What if we do a cherry door? How does that look? I don't like it. I don't like it. Maybe for an interior door or something. Oh yeah, we can use it for an interior door because I'm gonna do some sectioning off here. It's just too, I don't know, it's just too different for right now. I need change to come slowly. Okay, let's hope that all of this is one level and we don't go crashing down. Oops. Here, we'll just hold it in our hands for now. breaking blocks, getting dirt. Let's put up some of these torches around the walls. We are also going to be cutting some windows into this thing, which I'm excited about. Maybe we can put a stone there as sort of like the threshold entryway, kind of like the foundation coming through a bit. Nitro says, just got back to playing Minecraft on my old PC back in 2014, and I realized how awful the performance was. 10 chunk render distance and 20 to 30 FPS. Yikes. Yeah, that sounds like a visual nightmare. Because yeah, 10 chunks is not very far. I mean, I don't think we're playing, let's see. Okay, we're only on 12 chunks. So that's not too far away, but for me, that's just more of a, like, I don't want to overload my computer if I don't have to. But yeah, 20 to 30 FPS, that's like the Minecraft graphics are already kind of like slow in 8-bit. They're not slow, but like they're simple, you know? So having these simple graphics on a slow FPS. Nitro says, there's always good and bad about fall break. Sucks that I have to leave my gaming system at school. Oh, okay. Oh, so now you're home. You're home for break and playing playing on your old PC. Yeah, that's gotta, I mean, I'm sure that'll, you know, make you grateful for your good system, but would you just offer, do you have like a week off for Thanksgiving, or do you have more than that off, Nitro? And how far away is home for you? I won't ask for specific locations, please, no need to dox yourself, but is it like, what, a long drive, a plane ride, a different country? What were we doing? I lost my train of thought. We were getting one single piece of stone. Okay, now we can put in these cherry slabs. Wait, what does cherry look like in Mizunos? That's cool. I didn't know Mizunos made like this little, this cute little checkerboard pattern. That's good to know. We're definitely gonna have to bring that in at some point in the future. Nitro says 1 week, 2 hours on the Amtrak. That's not too bad. 2 hours on the Amtrak. So that's like a 2.5 hour drive away, maybe. But yeah, if you've got like a big whole PC and monitor and stuff, you're not gonna take that home with you. I take the train fairly frequently, or used to. I don't know, like the schedule for the train that I take changed, and like there's sometimes where it like doesn't run on the weekends sometimes, so I can't. But there was a period of time where my boyfriend and I were sharing a car, and I like to go home and visit my family at least like once a month, and they live a like an hour and a half drive away. So when we only had one car between the two of us, I would take the train down to go see them. And I really enjoyed it. It's nice because I was used to driving, so it was really nice to not have to worry about driving and being alert and keeping my eyes on the road. I could just sit back, relax, listen to my music or watch my shows, or just do some work, do some writing. And it was really nice. And I could watch the scenery go by. Although sometimes it would be crowded. And honestly, the train isn't fun when it's crowded, if I'm gonna be honest. But it's still nice. I'm not complaining. Okay. I want to separate this out a little bit. And I want to figure out how we're going to get the stairs going in here. So I think I want to do like a bedroom here. And then this side is going to be sort of an open kitchen and dining living room area. And then this is going to be like the master bedroom up here. So let's start on this side with the kitchen. Let's put in a window. I think that's good. Just a classic rectangle. And we'll do the same glass that we have for everything else, which is that, the pink glass. Ooh, let's take a little sleep. Decor. Let's try the panes so that we have a little dimension. Pink stained glass panes. Is this silk touch? It is. Nice. Okay, that looks good. And then let's see what we're working with here. If we cut this out, maybe we can do, let's see, I want to figure out where this wall is gonna go. Probably right here. And I kind of want to do it out of the cherry wood. Like a wooden wall. How is that looking? And then we'll put a door in maybe right here. So you kind of like walk in here. There's like a little corner. This will be a bedroom. And we're probably just gonna do, ooh, this might look really cool actually. If we do just like a line of this around the outside, yeah. And then we have this like little layered ceiling. I love that. I like that a lot. Sweet. And then we'll figure out something different on this side. So we're gonna have plenty of wall space here. Let's see, this is where the cherry door is gonna go. It's like a little interior door. I think that's cute. I think that works. I'm kind of, the color of the cherry wood, I don't know if I like it, you guys. It's almost, I want it to be like lighter. And maybe, see, like, look how light it looks at the bottom. Maybe it's just because it's dark in here. Does it look lighter out here? Yeah, it looks lighter out here. Okay. So it's just good old color theory. We'll just have to get a bunch of light in here then to sort of light it up more, and then I might go like tweak with the colors a little bit, or tweak the colors a little bit in the texture pack. What if we do 1, 2, 3 space 1, 2, 3 space? We don't need that many windows. We can just do this. Dun, dun, bum, 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 bum. Okay. I think that's good. This is going to be the kitchen area. And we're going to separate that from the living room with a sort of like a bar. We'll make this something different. Here, we can at least do slabs, I guess. Oops. How far? I think that was good where we had it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 5. So there's a double space here. And this is going to be sort of like a bar. We're going to put some chairs here. And then I want to do a couch or 2. I also, do we need to do a chimney? I think all the other builds have some sort of chimney. If we do a chimney, it would need to go on this side. And I'm very picky about this. If we do a chimney, it needs to connect. Like the chimney part that sticks out the top of the roof needs to connect to some sort of fireplace here in the inside of the build. I'm very specific about that. That adds a layer of realism that is very important to me. So we'll think about that. Let's start laying out this kitchen. We can use the cherry planks to start. But let's go grab some of the other stuff that we are going to need. This is the stuff that I was excited about. I really want to see if this works well. So we can put some of this wood away. I think I am going to take a quick break here, you guys. Maybe, no, never mind. I'm doing okay. And we are gonna go over the 2-hour mark, maximum 3 hours. Maximum 3 hours, but definitely over 2, because I want to get as much of this done as possible. Let's go see if there's more saplings. Oh, there must be some wood left up in there because these are not breaking down. Yep. Yep. Yeah, as I was saying, we'll go over 2 hours, 3 maximum, and then we'll just see how long I last. But like I said, I'm trying to get, okay, that looks like everything. We'll come back later. I'm trying to get as much of this interior done as possible so that we can move on to our next project. What did I come out here for? All this stuff. And our next project is going to be the Wizard's Tower. And I am so excited to work on the Wizard's Tower, you guys. It's going to be very different from what we've been doing here with the dye works. I think it's going to be really cool. And once we're done with the Wizard's Tower, that means we will get to work on going to the end and beating the game, which I'm also really excited about. And of course, when I say beating the game, I just mean defeating the Ender Dragon. We will still be playing lots and lots here in this world. Okay, I think we have everything we need. Oh, let's get some redstone. Let's make a block. Because we should be able to do what we need to do with this redstone block. All right. And we'll take the cherry planks. All right. So we need a place for the stove. We need a place for the sink. I want to put them on this side. Actually, the stove could be anywhere. Maybe we'll do the stove over here. And the sink over here. Let's put some blocks down to act as, see, these are like the countertops. So we want enough room here on the side to be able to walk out. And we may take this window out so we can put the stove here and have it be a little more symmetrical. And I got rid of all my stone, didn't I? Let's get these back. We'll just do stone bricks. Nope, I don't want stone bricks. I want I want smooth stone. Bear with me. Please and thank you. We are getting there. Okay. Smooth stone. I hate it. Let's switch these two, at least. Did it go out there? It went out there, didn't it? Yep. We'll do smooth stone and then a stone brick here. Okay, cool. So this is gonna be the stove right here in front of the window. I think that's fine. I think that makes sense. This is what I saw somebody do. So they took fire. Oh no, they had them lit. Dang it. This is what we have silk touch for. Lit fireplaces. And then we take these railings and put them on top. And then we take these mine carts and put them on top of the railings. And then we break these so they fall down. Yes. Oh. I did not think that was going to happen. And then they took these iron trap doors. And then they took pistons and put the pistons here. And then we need to activate, oh, yeah, okay. These need to go facing downwards. There we go. And then we need to activate them. How do we activate the pistons? Do we need a lever? We have a lever. Oop, we're getting dark. Let's sleep. We'll do phantom hunting later. I can't do it right now because we're doing interior and everything is too valuable and I've already lost enough of this build to creeper attacks. Okay, Lever? No. How do I make these pistons go? It's giving a little redstone like it wants to. What's wrong? Help. Okay, well, the idea is that you activate the pistons, they push these trapdoors down onto the top so they look like the grates or like the grill tops. And then we'll get maybe the birch trapdoors. Sand? How did that get in there? Let's put that here. Birch slabs. Birch. We need a couple birch logs to make trap doors. Nitro says, I think your piston is pushing the iron trapdoor, but that is pushing the campfires and pushing the ground, which exceeds the piston push limit. Okay. Maybe the pistons need to be up one higher. Because I saw this done and it worked for the dude who did it. Where's my other piston? There it is. Come here. Come here. There we go. So maybe the pistons need to be like that. Okay. So it pushed it, but it didn't push the trapdoors. Maybe the trapdoors. Ow, sorry guys, that's loud. Maybe the trapdoors need to be. Oh, what the heck was that? What the heck? Oh, I got into the. Oh my gosh, I got into the minecart. That was so funny. That was not what I was trying to do. Okay. Maybe the person who was doing this like used a cheat or something to look cool for Instagram. Well, it's supposed to push it down. But even if it doesn't, I think that's okay. I would really like it to though. Nitro says iron trapdoor needs to be on the lower part of the block. So lower than this. Because if I put it, oh. Like down here, put the iron trapdoor on the bottom half of the window. But the bottom part, oop. You were trying to push 2 blocks into 1 block earlier. Two blocks into 1 block. No, just above that iron trapdoor you just placed. Oh. So like here. Is this what you mean? And then this one would go here. Ah, and then that pushes it. Yes, yes. Thank you, Nitro. Much appreciated. Yeah, baby. Now we're cooking with gas. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that, you guys. It looks like a stove. Okay. And then I do want to cover up this front part to some degree. Let's see. The person I saw do it used a birch trapdoor. However, I think the vanilla birch trapdoor doesn't look like wood. It looks like something else. But let's just try it and see what it looks like. Okay, I'm good with that for now. There might be a better trapdoor to use. But, I mean, that looks so cool, you guys. That looks awesome. Okay, let's get some stone stairs to make, do we have stone stairs? Yes. To make like a little not that way. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe not. If we need to, we'll do that some other time. Okay, I want to get the sink in as well. So I think right here is good, which is just a good old cauldron full of water with a tripwire hook. All right, that's the start of the kitchen. We're gonna need to figure out lighting. We're gonna need to figure out a ton of stuff. Well, I'm gonna need to figure it out because I'm gonna be doing this on my own. Okay. You know what? There's so much still left to do. I might not be doing this on my own. I might be doing some of this on stream on Saturday. We might need to take a little more time, but that's okay. Just because I don't know, with Thanksgiving and everything, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to finish it in between streams. But I want to at least finish up all the things that I had planned specifically for this. So we're gonna make a couch and we're gonna do the bed for the upstairs like master bedroom. So for the couch, what color couch? I'm thinking, I know we've used oak. What did we use in here? Is this just oak? Oak couch, and I think we've used oak for the couch in the blacksmiths as well. So let's just do that. Yes. The other option would be birch for the couch, and I don't know about that. Well, we can make both and see what it looks like, I suppose. Let's make some birch stairs. And then here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this wool, we're gonna take these sticks, we're gonna dye the wool pink. I brought a bunch of pink dye, yes. We're gonna dye the wool pink. We do need to make, let's get the spruce as well. Now let's just get more of these birch. We're gonna need to make 2 pink banners. 1, 2. We're gonna need to make a pink bed We need more pink wool for our pink bed. We need 2 pink beds. And then, okay, that's good for now. Let's do this couch. I think for the couch, I think we're gonna put it, ooh, we could put it on this side. Because we're gonna have, we'll just put this here as a placeholder, but we're gonna have like a couple chairs here. And I feel like a couch along this wall would kind of block off this entrance here. Unless we have it a little more open. And we do the kind of bar top on this side. How about that? So you walk in and then we can put the couch on this side. I like that. So couch, and then, ooh, we need more. We need 2 more stairs. Oh, it's nighttime again already. My goodness. Okay. 2 more stairs. Come here. Come on. There we go. And we can put it this way and this way. So it looks like a big armchair. And then, or we can do, you know what? Let's do this. This is gonna fit the vision better. Give me one moment, you guys. Hang in there. Stay with me. Stay with me. Oak trapdoors. Ooh, we're gonna need more oak trapdoors very soon. Oak trapdoors on either side. And then we'll be able to put like 2 like pots or something in the corners right here to frame the couch. That's gonna be so cute. Okay, so we do that. And then we take out both of these and we put in pink banner, pink banner. Ooh, that pink really clashes. That pink really clashes, doesn't it? Ugh. Okay. Well, this is what's gonna happen. Oh, what the heck? Why did they change? Is that purple? Why did that change color like that? Well, I don't know, but I actually like that better, so we're just gonna leave it. So it looks like a couch with 2 pillows sitting on it. Isn't that amazing? And then while we're thinking about it, there is still some wood in here to be chopped down. Oh, wow, I can't believe I missed. That was so obvious. Okay. Decorated. We need decorations. We're getting pots. We're getting, let's clean up a little bit. We're gonna need 2 cherry saplings. We're gonna need, we don't need the birch. We don't need the wool at the moment. We'll keep the cherry planks. We'll keep the dye. And we'll keep the slabs. Let's see. We definitely don't need scaffolding right now. Dirt. We'll keep the oak trapdoors. Actually, no, we're not gonna need those. We're gonna need the spruce trapdoors. We're gonna need more spruce trapdoors. We're gonna need to go cut down a spruce tree. That's okay. Let's take this. We have the cherry saplings. We're going to need flower pots and decorated pots. Is that it? Oh, and duh, cherry leaves. Okay, so we can put, ready? You guys ready? This is gonna start to really come together now. Get a pot in there. Get a pot in there. And then cherry sapling. Cherry sapling. And then cherry leaves. Ah, ta-da! I love it. Let's get some more light up. Ooh, and now they look... Okay, now they look pink. What the heck? Well, I kind of want them to be... What would it look like if they weren't twisted? But if they were... If they were facing straight on. Oops, nope. Come here. Too far. Like that. And then like that. What looks better? This kind of looks more like a pillow. But this has a little more dimension. Yeah, I like the twisted better. And they'll just be our magic color changing pillows. Okay, so this is the vibe, you guys. There's a lot more to do still. We might even, I might even have this couch come out a little further because we have so much room right here, I feel like, that it's just kind of pressed up against the wall. But anyways, we'll figure that out next time. I'll probably do some playing around with it. We have a bed to make. This is the last thing we're gonna do. And then we'll kind of finish up and sign off. Actually, I've got 2 things to do, which is fine. I want to get this stuff done because I'm excited about it and I already planned it, so why not just freaking do it? Leather, we're gonna need the leather. We're gonna need the blue dye. Try and guess what I'm doing by by all of the stuff that I'm grabbing. I bet you can't. I bet I'm gonna surprise you. Okay. We need spruce planks. We need... I'm trying to think if we need more spruce trapdoors. 2, 3, 4. I think we only need 6, 7, 8. We only need 8, so we should be okay with 10. But we are gonna need spruce doors, which we do need the wood for. Okay, let's go chop down some wood. We can give our brains a little break from all the thinking and building and just do something kind of mindless. Ooh, did I have any spruce saplings already? Nope. Nope. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna go cut down this giant tree. Look at how big this one grew. That one is so tall. It towers over everything around it. Ow. Okay, I was thinking, little sidetrack detour here, that this would be a really cute place for the tavern. And we can kind of take this build and kind of expand it and make it look a little bigger, have it fill out this space more, but kind of keep the same general shape and make a tavern, and then put the, and then like level up whatever villagers that you use for food, that you can get those like golden carrots from, and have a couple of those in there, and that'll be our food source. That's, I don't know, I'm playing with that idea. If you guys have any better ideas or suggestions about how to make that work, please let me know. or if you think it would be better to just do some sort of automatic farm for like chickens or cows or something like that, because I know those exist. Oh, 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 we almost fell right off. Okay. We are here at the top. Let's take this bad boy down. Ooh, look at the podzol. Because this is the texture pack that does the leaves. What's it called? I can't remember. Simple leaf texture, something like that, is obviously using the vanilla podzol. So it's making it look a little funky. We're gonna have to figure out what to do with the podzol, you guys. I almost wanna just make it, turn it back into like grass so that we don't have to worry about it. Because it's kind of cool, but it's also kind of annoying. But the only thing is that, and I don't know exactly what texture pack is doing this, but if you look at the podzol at the edges, it kind of moves off into the grass blocks. It kind of like overshoots its box there. And I don't know exactly what part of the texture pack is responsible for that. And if that's something that can be changed just by textures or if it has to be more programmed. Because I tried to at one point go in and adjust the texture of the podzol and just make it green, like keep the way that it looks, but change the color to just green so that it blends in with the grass better. And it looked good, but then those little extra bits that stuck out were still the brown color. So I don't know what we would have to do to change that. But it might be worth it to figure it out. Because then the podzol is just never a worry anymore. And we can farm our spruce trees wherever we want. And we can put them in around like other places. Like these big ones, it would be really cool. And I had this idea just like the other day because I was watching just reels on YouTube, and I saw someone do a custom oak tree. And what they did is that they built up the dark oak maybe like 2 or 3 blocks in like a circular, not circular, but like a 2x2 square pattern. And then they put grass on top of it and then planted oak saplings and then grew a vanilla oak tree on top of the grass blocks, on top of the oak, what are these called? Trunks? On top of the oak logs. I forgot the word log. They grew it on top of grass blocks, on top of the oak logs. And then so they had like a double tall oak tree, basically a double tall vanilla oak tree. And then they went in and just spruced it up a little bit and added some extra leaves and added some extra roots to the ground. So it was like a custom oak tree, but vanilla style. And I really liked that. And it gave me this idea that we could build up at some point, do like a big old custom forest that has like redwoods basically. And we could do the spruce and build, like we could even do them in, like, you know how spruce, you grow the spruce logs like this in this 4x4. But we could do them in like or 2x2 rather. Instead of do 2x2, do like a 4x4 like that. and then build these up a bunch, like build these up, I don't know, like 20 blocks tall, and then put saplings on the top, put grass, put saplings, and then bone meal the saplings so that the trees like grow up super, super tall. And we could do this like giant custom like redwood forest and do some cool like mega build inside of it. Yeah, my imagination is definitely running wild, but I mean, you gotta be ambitious, right? What's the point of all this if we're not gonna be ambitious and dream about our future mega builds? Okay, I need one more. Did I leave one up there? I did. We're gonna go get it. We're gonna go get it. Thank you so much to everyone who is hanging out, whether you're chatting or whether you're lurking. I really appreciate you all being here on this cozy Tuesday evening, playing Minecraft and working on this build. And we are almost done with it. We can see it over there. It's looking so good. Really starting, this whole place is really starting to come together. Because yeah, we've got our like home base over here. We've got our town hall. Like I was saying, I want to start building up some of these smaller houses and do some smaller builds just to kind of start to fill out the town a little more. We're going to put a big tower right here on this plateau. We are making moves and making plans. And please drop one more sapling. Okay, we got one. So we can fill out this guy. Okay, we've got our wood now. And I'm thinking whenever we hit 100 subscribers here on YouTube, I want to transform this area right here and make it like a little, what's the word? Like plateau isn't the right word, but like a little courtyard area, and build up a fountain in the middle of it. And the fountain can be sort of a like testament to the 100 subscribers, like a little monument to it. So we're getting close, you guys. I think we're at 75. So we're 3/4 of the way there. We only need 25 more subs to hit 100. And my goal is to hit that 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So the end of 2025 going into 2026. I think that is certainly doable. I am planning on doing some sort of kind of like a subathon in late December. I have, for my day job, I actually have all the days in between Christmas and New Year's off. So I have like an extra, I think it's like 5 days total, but 3 business days off, which I'm super excited about. That's really nice compared to my previous job, where they barely gave us like the required they barely gave us the required federal holidays. And now with this job, I'm getting, they're giving us these like extra days off, paid of course, which is really nice. So I'm gonna take that time to do at least like a little subathon, maybe not like a long, I don't know, some of the streams will be longer, but I'll stream like a couple days in a row during that time. And I'm also going to use that time to, okay, pause, hold on, help me remember where I was at. I need to do some thinking here, and I cannot think and talk at the same time. Okay, we're making a bed and we're making a wardrobe. Oh, I just told you. I said to guess, but I told you, that's fine. So we got the barrels, we need An armor stand. We just need one. We need a chest. We need, we'll take these leather pants. We're gonna need to make a leather tunic. Well, let's put this back. We're going to dye these blue. Yes. Yes. The blue dye, it just kind of dyes this little dot here, but that's fine. And then we need to make a bunch of cherry trapdoors. How much is that? 10. We'll make a couple more. We need one flower pot. We need one flower. What do we want to do? We'll do the pink tulips. One flower pot, one flower. One item frame. One item frame. We need a book. We do not need this rotten flesh right now. We can put that there. I guess we don't really need the boat either. We are not swimming anywhere, and we don't need the bucket. Oh my goodness. Put the bucket back. Let's get, what did I just say we needed? Item frame, a book. We need a book. And I feel like there was one more thing, but maybe not. Okay, I think that's good. We do need to make a couple signs, cherry signs, which, what do we need for signs? Oh, we don't have enough planks, that's why. Let's get some more planks. 2 cherry signs. Okay, I think that should be enough. I think that's everything we need. It probably isn't, but okay, we need scaffolding. We need to get up to the 2nd floor. Under tools. Ooh, I guess we don't need this oak stairs anymore right now. Okay. Let's hop on up. Let's come over here. Let's replace the floor with the cherry. Or maybe not. Maybe we can leave this. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should the floor be birch or should it be cherry? I mean, the walls are birch. So is that too like same? If the walls are, if it's like this, I kind of like it with the birch. I kind of like it. It's like a little lighter. Oh, and we're going to be using the cherry for the furniture and the decoration. So let's just leave it like that. Okay. So for the bed, let's see. I think we can put the bed here. I want to have like a nice middle. And it's going to be a double wide bed just to be fancy. And we actually need more signs. Okay, let's go back. Let's just drop down. Oh, let's sleep. Let's sleep. My nose is running, you guys. Sorry about that. I've been staring at the screen too long. Let's grab some more cherry signs. Where? I'm getting lost in my own house. Where's the scaffolding? Oh, the stairs. Where are we gonna put the stairs, you guys? That's gonna inform where some of this stuff goes. The stairs will probably, let's see, they're probably gonna come straight up here like this, which I think is fine. So let's put Let's put these on to act as sort of like a bed frame. Another option is to, instead of the signs at the bottom, do the trapdoors at the bottom. How does that look? Because we're gonna have trapdoors coming up the sides here. Like that. So I guess that works. Because then it looks like everything is, like it's all part of the same, like single piece of furniture. Oops. Okay, and we're gonna have to build up to put a trapdoor here. And same thing on this side. And then these are gonna go on top, and then we're gonna do one up and one down so that we can put, hang in there 1 second, so we can put a flower pot up here with the flower in it, and then we can put, oh, we can put an item frame down here. So what else is gonna go right here? There's supposed to be 3 things. Oh, I think I saw someone put a painting right there. Or, oh no, it was, so you can put a book there, like they're reading a book. And then the flower pot here. And then we're just gonna jump down. Sacrifice the boots. Yeah, they're fine. They're just fine. Let's get a painting. And we will put the painting in here. Let's see, what do we got? No. No. Whoa. Ooh. Why do I love that? Okay. I want to see if we get any other options. No, that does not fit the vibes. No, come on. Give me something different. How about that? We'll leave that for now. Okay. Cool. So that's cute. And then we're going to need a wardrobe. We are going to put a wall in. Probably right here. Yeah. So that it's kind of, so that will, like, this beam will kind of be sticking out. I think that'll look nice. And I want to put the wardrobe up against the wall. It's gonna look like this. That's sort of how this whole thing goes, isn't it, Renee? So we'll need these 2 here. I'm gonna build up these spruce trapdoors. I feel like I've seen people place trapdoors by, like, placing and jumping. Or maybe I should just put these here. Nope. Maybe it's like that. Like that. Yeah, maybe that's what I've seen. Like that. Or like that. Oh, nope. Okay. And then trapdoor here. Trapdoor here. Not there. Trapdoor here. And then pretend there's a wall behind it. Okay. Oh, we need doors. Oh, let me go get the doors. And we also need item frames, and we also need... We need a couple things. Hold on. We need... Ooh, are we out of spruce planks? We are. Let's grab the log. Let's make some planks. What am I doing? Where am I clicking? Oh, I did it. Sorry, I zoned out for a second there. Okay, couple doors. And then, what else? What did I just say? Item frames. We need 2 more. Item frames. We need spruce signs. And then spruce slabs, which we have. Okay. I think this is everything. We're going to finish making this wardrobe, and then we're going to call it for the day. Yeah, I think this will be cute because there's some darkness here. I mean, I guess that's kind of a purple color, but it'll match. It'll match, no worries. I'm getting worried about nothing. I'm not actually worried. So it'll be an armor stand here. And then I did adjust the... Oh yeah, ooh, that's cute. I forgot it did that. I did adjust the texture pack of the... There's like we have the minimal armor texture pack, but I removed the leather ones so that we can do... we can have like dyed leather armor and have it look like clothing. Then we're going to do this here. And then we're gonna do... I've seen people do this little fancy... trick with signs. Signs and then item frames. No. Crouch item frames and then slabs. No. Something like this. Put it, yeah, there we go. So they look like drawers, or actually if you do it like that, then they look like cabinets, like you could grab and pull them open. So something like that, and then you put the doors not there. I think you have to do the doors from inside. Can I do it from here? Maybe. No. Well, I can just have this door propped open. Or, oh wait, no. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're so close, you guys. Hold on. Because then that door closes. We want this door to close too. Okay. And then armor stand. Pants and tunic. And then, okay, just for the sake of the visual, I'm gonna put spruce behind it. So it's like an actual functioning, working wardrobe. And just to open it up a little bit more, we can do this. No, I want it the other way. I want it this way. No. I want it... There's got to be a way to do this. I want it like this, but over there. What if we take these down and then I do it from here? No. I want it like that. Yes. And then we'll put the trapdoors back. And then remove these. And then put the chest back. Yes. So we can leave it just kind of open like this in the corner. And it looks like a real wardrobe with these cabinets at the top, and it opens up, and pretend there's a wall back here. and it is looking great, you guys. I love it. We're definitely gonna have to do more with this room. We've got this whole balcony to decorate. We're gonna put a wall in here, like I said. We've got to put some stairs in. And we've got to fill out this whole area. Okay, we have a lot more to do than I thought we did. So that's okay. Let me go take a little sleep and then we'll close out and be done for the night. I will probably do some work on this in between now and Saturday, our next stream. Whenever I have time, I will have some time off because I do have like Thanksgiving and the day after off, but I'm also doing stuff with family. So we'll see what I get to, but I will try to do some work in the meantime. And then on Saturday, we'll just finish up whatever I didn't get to. And I know I was talking about my sort of plans for the end of the year, and I didn't get to it, but I am going to just leave you guys in suspense with that. And when it gets closer, we will talk a little more about what those plans are. But I'm gonna stop here for a moment. So we are done today, guys. We got a lot done. I am very happy with all the progress that we made. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out. Whether you were chatting or whether you were just lurking and watching in the back, I really appreciate you being here. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel to join the journey. Next stream will be Saturday at 2 p.m. PST. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Thanksgiving and a wonderful holiday weekend, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.